Okay, on to our first movie news of the week. James Bond's Amazon era begins as new controlling producers confirmed. Okay, so as some of you may already know, Amazon now has full control of the James Bond property. It was previously held by the Broccoli family. They've maintained the film franchise since 1961, and now they've handed it off to Amazon. I'm not sure what the parameters were, whether it was financially influenced, or maybe they were muscled out by Amazon. Maybe they just kind of like, it's been forever. They just wanted to get it off their hands. It's too much trouble. I have no idea what the reasoning, what the whole thing was behind it, but we're here now. So what does this look like? Them having control. Well, first of all, Amy Pascal and David Heyman will be producing the movies. All of them? Okay, so they will be the producers of James Bond movies, period. Not just one, but I guess moving forward in this new era where Amazon has them. And what they've done before, let's see, Amy Pascal has done, and again, this is producing. Okay, so Amy has done the Spider-Man series. She's done Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse. Hey, Amy, what's going on with Beyond the Spider-Verse? Can you kind of like, move the needle along? What's happening with that? And she's done the Tom Holland Spider-Mans, No Way Home and Homecoming. Oh, she did the Girl in the Spider's Web? Interesting. Molly's Game. Oh, that's nice. The New Little Woman. She did Venom. I guess that makes sense because if she's doing Spider-Man, that's their whole thing. Let There Be Carnage. And The Last Dance. Okay. And then David Heyman, he has done, he did Gravity? Okay. Again, these are productions. Oh, he did the Harry Potter series. The movies. Yeah, okay. These are some serious credentials here. Now, producing is not directing. So that's an important distinction we need to make. These producers have said they want to keep the spirit of Bond very much alive. Usually in a movie, usually in a story, all right, you have your character who has their character arc. And for better or for worse, they go through trials and they learn something or something changes about them. If a character doesn't change, their environment needs to change. So James Bond, in previous iterations, hasn't changed. He's still the same. But normally the things around him was changing. The missions, the villains, all the fun stuff. He remains the martini-loving bad boy. Is that what they're going to honor? Is he still going to be the martini-loving, not bad boy, I should say playboy, martini-loving playboy? Is that going to be something that they go with? Maybe? Hey guys, quick aside. If you like what you're seeing and you like what you're hearing, feel free to give the video a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can always be up to date on what's going on. And for those who don't know, I'm a writer, director, and producer with my own series, The Zombie Chronicles, which you can also check out on Amazon Prime or Tubi. And those looking for a way to help support further, you can check out my Patreon, NXG Global Productions, where I discuss more movie reviews, access to clips of my writers group recordings, first look at behind the scenes, shout outs on social media, posts, and more. I'm looking to grow the community and would love to have you be a part of it. Plug over. And Daniel Craig was the only time I feel like they ever really gave Bond an arc. But that's because he had like freaking 6 or whatever movies where he was able to do that. Before we jump on the James Bond franchise, they are both actually working on the Netflix coming-of-age dramedy J. Kelly. So we will have an opportunity to see them working together on something. And again, this is producing, which is important. I'm not saying it's not important, but technically it's the director who drives the vision. So I will be interested to see who they have to direct this next James Bond movie, which is Bond 26. Is that the official name? Or is that the amount of movies that we're on? 26 Bond movie, or is it called Bond 26? They don't know when they're going to produce it. So it's not in production yet right now. So we will see about that. Now, my question is, it's Amazon. And depending on what we're doing, depends on the hit and miss factor. So what I did was I quickly looked through and I saw, okay, what are Amazon original like spy shows that they've done, or movies? Okay, so I couldn't find original Amazon spy movies. I can't think of any other than like, was it My Spy with it's a wrestler, Dave Bautista. Okay, but their spy shows, you've got Jack Ryan, which he's more of an agent versus a spy, with Jim from The Office, John Krasinski. You've got Mr. and Mrs. Smith, the show with Donald Glover, and I apologize, I can't remember the young lady's name. And then you've got Citadel, which was a hot mess, boring mess. It didn't go over too well. Like, I watched the first episode and I was like, oh, okay. But it just wasn't, I don't know, it was well produced, but it just, it wasn't hitting for me. And Mr. and Mrs. Smith, first of all, it looked amazing. Okay, the production value is definitely there. Amazon is not cheapening out on that. But as far as Donald Glover, and then I didn't connect with them too much. The concept was good. The problem is, I have Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt's Mr. and Mrs. Smith in my mind, and that was more, it was lighter. It was more comedic. And this had a different tone to it. And it just, I don't know, it just didn't hit for me like that, you know. I watched the full series. It was good. I enjoyed it. But as far as like the chemistry and the lightness and the comedic elements of the movie, they did not bring that into the show. And that might have been intentional, but I'm just telling you what didn't hit for me. So I have no thoughts yet on whether I feel happy or sad about this, because, you know, again, they have some hits and misses here. It depends who's going to direct it and how, you know, they have some good producers. So that's good. But we'll see. We shall see. So how are you guys feeling about this? Are you excited? Are you not? Or do you care? You Bond fans? Let me know.